So I read an article recently about the happiness index of America, and we have grown crabby people. We've lost our joy. 2/3 of Americans say that they are not happy in their lives. This entire week, we're going to be talking about the fight of our lives. And even as Christians, we have to fight for joy, for happiness within our lives. That happens because of two different reasons. There's greed and there's guilt. Greed comes and goes. You have greed about not having all that you want within your life. But as you flip through Facebook and you see that vacation your friend had, you have envy, you want that, but then it comes and goes. But guilt, well, that sticks, it stays. What do you have guilt of in your life? What is hurting you and weighing you down in your life? And when you've got that guilt, it makes you feel like God's payment might not be enough. But yet God says right here in Psalm 32, verse 5, "Then I acknowledged my sin to you, and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin." You know, there's people in this world who should feel guilty who don't. They do the horrible things and they don't care at all about it. And there's others who shouldn't feel guilty, who do. And maybe that's you. That you've confessed your sins to your Lord, but yet your guilt is still staying. That's because you're thinking the payment might not be enough. It was Easter Sunday, and I was in a good mood. And I had my checkbook out there in church, and I literally said, "Who wants money?" And a buddy of mine raised his hand in the church and said, "I want some money." He asked for $32 million. So I literally wrote out a check for him for $32 million, signed it, dated it, ripped it out, and gave it to him. And he goes, "Well, thank you." I said, "Good luck cashing it." I mean, that thing is worthless. I could never cover $32 million. I haven't done enough in my life to cover that. When Jesus cut the check for you for your soul's salvation on Good Friday, and it cleared the bank on Easter Sunday, his payment was enough. That he had done enough, perfect enough in his life to forgive you of everything, big and small, in your life. And so he says, "I forgive you even of the guilt of your sins." Friends, there's no reason to ever have guilt in your life because that guilt destroys the joy that Jesus gives to you. So don't live in guilt, live in joy.